Hey FlossTube, I'm Apple of hoosierapple xstitch, back for FlossTube number 30. I believe it's been 2.5, maybe 3 months since my last video. I took a brief hiatus, and honestly, I did not get a lot of stitching done. There had been many things going on over the past few months. Just briefly, for those of you who were nice enough to share the post about my nephew who was missing, in case you had not been updated or had not seen the update, he has been located. Very happy that he is home, safe and sound. What else is going on? We've had no air conditioning for about 6 weeks. The air conditioner decided that it was done. It's done. So it requires one part to fix, but with everything in the pandemic that has happened, supplies are really short, so we are still waiting on our part. I'm not made of sugar, so I'm not going to melt. I'm going to be really hot, and I have been. But I'm certainly not going to melt. There's worse things in this world than not having air conditioning. So what I do have is I have a WIP. I have one WIP that I worked on. As a matter of fact, I did it this morning. And I have 3 FOs. And to be fair, they were close to being finished. But I finished them. And that's really all the stitching that I've done. I've not had a whole lot of time to get stitching done. But at the end of the video, I have an update that may explain part of why I didn't get the stitching done. So let's start off with the WIP, which is Stitch and Mommy's temperature typography, and it's on 28 count vintage smoky white cashel linen. Now I don't know who did the linen, but I love it. I don't know who did the dyeing. It might be Picture This Plus, but to be honest with you, I have no idea. And this is what it looks like. And as you know, the colors are determined by what your temperature is. And I finished July. I think I only had the J when I last showed this. Well, you know, actually that's not true. I think I had May done when I showed you last. Maybe I started May. Anyways, here's where I'm at now. And it's coming along beautifully. You can see we've been very, very warm here in Massachusetts. So that's the one FO that I worked on. The next one is, I'm going to show you my 3 FOs, 2 of which have beading, and I had not done beading before. So that was an exciting adventure for me, and an adventure it was. But the first one is Little House Needleworks. I've done it on 28 count limited edition cashel linen by Color and Cotton. It's called Coming to America. And here's the finish. So you can see that there. See if I can get all in there. There we go. I know I didn't iron anything. It was kind of a last minute decision to make a video this morning. It's quite early and it's nice and cool outside, and I've got the windows open. It seemed like the perfect time. The next one was my very first Mirabilia, and definitely going to be starting the one for my niece who had a baby in June. Be starting the letter M Fairy. And this is called Portrait of Antique Finds. And I've done it on 28 count Picture This Plus Moonglow. And I'm actually going to have this framed. I think it would look cute in like a guest bedroom. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if it's picking up the sparkle, but there are beads on here. There's a lot of beads on here, a lot. But it was fun. So that was my second FO. And then my third one, as I'm sure if y'all have seen me before, you know that I love the Tudors. Anything Henry VIII or the Tudor related. And I had been working on both the threads, Henry VIII. It has his wives and his children in their titles. And it has beading. And I've done on Color and Cotton's Joblin 32 count in Alabaster. I'm so happy it's finished. I'm going to get it framed. Because I have my other Henry VIII piece framed. And I'm going to frame this one as well. Whoops. Oh, come on. I know you want to see the top of it. Let's see if I can get a nice view here. Look how beautiful that is. It looks a little crooked. I think it's just the angle of the camera that I have. Isn't that cute? I love it. So of course, since I finished this one, I had to get another Henry VIII piece. So I actually have downloaded from Etsy Cloud's Factory. They have a Henry VIII and his wives. And I downloaded that, and hopefully we'll be starting it soon. And I think that that's really all the stitchy update that I have. But I do have news. I think I'm probably not going to get a whole stitching done over the next couple of months. The hubby and I have made an offer on a house, and it was accepted. So we will be moving, I believe, right after Thanksgiving. So it's quite, we're moving to another state. And so that's quite the chore, and we are super excited. And I think that's about all for now. So I hope you all are having a great summer. I don't know when my next update will be. Hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. And I'll catch you all on the next go round.